How do we feed the pregnant bitch? Okay, so I would suggest if you've got a bitch and she has just become pregnant that you take advice from a nutritionist or a vet who is well versed in raw food. But the principles that we are going to be working on is that as the pregnancy progresses, the bitch will eat a little more each week. And you can be guided by the bitch and by her appetite. She will tell you if she's starving after eating her regular amount of food, in which case you will increase it. And the guidelines would be you don't want her to get too fat, otherwise she might have difficulty passing pups. And you don't want her to be too skinny because she's growing pups. And obviously she needs those nutrients to produce nice, healthy pups. So really it's very similar. The guidelines for feeding pregnant bitch is similar to feeding any other dog in any other any other life stage. What I would do from about halfway through, I would start that increased food would be bone-free material. So that would be organ meat and that would be muscle tissue, which is normal meat. But I'd make it bone-free. There's not a lot of science on this stuff, but back in the day, Ian Billinghurst suggested that one withdraws bony material in the last week or so of pregnancy in order to allow the bitch to be able to liberate calcium easily from her bone stores in order to when she starts milking. Okay, that's the idea. I've looked and I can't see that there's a lot of science. On paper, that sounds like a good idea. So half the people that I poll, half the breeders that I poll will do the Billinghurst maneuver and will reduce the bone content just before she whelps, and half of them won't. And as with most raw-fed bitches, we rarely see problems with lack of milk or with eclampsia for the bitch where she can't liberate calcium. And so my conclusion is that to kind of get the best of both worlds, in the second half of pregnancy, we just do this. Anything that you give as extra from halfway through pregnancy, you make it bone free, so that you've got an environment which does not have an excess of bone at the end of pregnancy. And that seems to be the best I can find out. So feeding for pregnancy, really pretty easy. One key thing that I would add to that would be make sure she has plenty of fish or flax oil, because omega-3 is very important for creating a very healthy nervous system. Nerve tissue is high in fat, and the omega-3s are very important in making healthy nervous connections. Okay, there you go. Very easy to feed for pregnancy.